shit.
That's a great start.
It is.
Holy shit!
It's the Otafest Podcast. It's the 1-year anniversary of the Otafest Podcast. I'm Jay.
This is G.
I'm Alfred.
I'm Gio.
I'm Angelo.
And we're drinking.
Happy birthday
Hold
you.
on. What are we drinking?
Most of us are drinking Summersby, and then
I'm drinking Jay's Summersby.
Yeah.
Summersby seems to be the flavor.
4
of
people
today.
are suckling on my teat. Summersby.
I have
then-
the apple cider.
Alfred has the interesting drink.
Yeah, I've got Stone Imperial Russian Stout. It's a 2016 release, apparently. Stone's a really good brewery, by the way. So
That looks yummy.
if you're a craft nerd, if you're a craft beer nerd, then you would know that Stone's a good brewery. But just saying, they're a good brewery.
Whoa.
Yeah, gosh.
Just
you
saying.
plebs.
Where are they based out of?
I think they're U.S. I'm not really sure actually, but like I have had their IPA and I really like that one.
Okay.
So yeah,
What do you think so far about this one?
this one's actually it's a bit more malty than I'm used to in terms of Imperial Stout. It tends to be a little sweeter, in my opinion. But it's an Imperial Stout. It's within the style. So yeah, we should have a craft beer episode.
We should. That'd be
Yeah.
really fun.
I'm cool with that. I mean, even though I don't really drink,
Ooh. Can I bring some good old Okotokian Triple Summit?
You like Okotoks?
Huh?
Okotoks? Do
Okotoks?
they actually have a brewery or?
Yes, I don't know what the brewery's called, but
okay.
they have Triple Summit. It tastes awful, but it's like 10.7%.
You're
or something
already
like
starting
that.
off high.
Spoiler.
This beer tastes awful.
yeah.
But you should all try it.
It's a 10% beer. They taste bad,
For the Summersby,
as a rule. Some of them taste great.
For the Summersby, I got like a variety pack, and like I mean, Summersby is pretty good. Like speaking from someone who doesn't really drink, and I mostly don't drink because I don't love the flavors of like a traditional beer. I like ciders, I like ginger beer, but I'm not a huge fan of like hops type drinks, I guess. But I mean, Summersby is basically like juice. I've
much
got like
is,
the what do you call it, elderberry.
Even
Elderflower
compared to
lime.
most ciders, it's almost like a cooler. Like I mean, compared
Yeah,
to like
it's
say
very
Strongbow or
sweet.
something. Yeah.
I've got the standard apple cider. It's pretty delicious.
Yeah.
We are a family show though. We don't endorse drinking too much or
Yes, of
please
course.
Drink in moderation.
responsibly.
please drink
Moderation,
responsibly.
within your limit. Don't drink and drive. standard stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. Anyways,
Sip.
let's talk about Otafest for a bit. So our news and announcements. We have an official Discord channel now.
Yay.
Everyone is welcome. Staff, volunteers, and patrons are all encouraged to be part of the community. You can find an invite link pinned to our Facebook community page. And this is kind of like a throwback to our old forum days when we used to have that terrible chat box at the top of the forums.
I remember
That was the
those
best
days.
part, so that's what we brought
I
up.
liked the forums.
And then we just have random word filters in there that were like just,
Yeah.
making people into Batman and things like that.
Yeah, I remember those days.
I will learn you. I will learn you to fear the night.
Yeah.
I remember how Kuroshitsuji would always get filtered.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kuro bleep Suji.
Yeah. I just turned out the word filters. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But anyways, yeah, so join us on the Discord channel. But if you want to volunteer for Otafest, the applications for the following are open. So general volunteering, Maid Cafe, Sketch Drive, Artist Alley and Exhibitors Hall, and the AMV contest. For in-depth information, visit otafest.com. Get your applications in today. And as a reminder as well, panels are also open. So
Oh yeah, I
if
guess
you
we
have,
should get on to that.
We already have like over like 50.
that's really damn good. Yeah.
That's like
Nice
considering
work out there,
usually
crew.
We have about a little bit over 100 in terms of like. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean anything bad by it. Obviously, like we can't accept every panel.
Right.
So like the 50 that apply doesn't necessarily mean you'll be part of it, but we would like you to be there. To be honest, and because we just don't have that much scheduling room, is what it turns out to be.
Yeah, and but the thing is, it should open up a bit more if you're willing to do. Actually, our late night contents can be run by mostly staff. We're not going to get volunteers or community members to do that just because we don't want people staying here till 4 a.m. But with the schedule going later now, there should be more room for the general
all kinds of
community
crazy
stuff.
fun stuff.
You know, it'd be great if
exactly.
we did like because we have like 24-hour type content. If we did like a anime review, like a live anime review panel, starting from like 2 to 4, where we're just like ass tired.
I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be down for that. I don't watch anime normally, anyways, which is a surprise considering around an anime convention. But it's like
No, it's literally like as it's being shown, we just criticize the shit out of it.
It would have to be
But,
on
like,
new
we're-
stuff as well.
Oh,
But
it's
we're
like-
like we're tired. We're like in tired.
no, it's like
mode.
mis-
We're
that's
just
like
I hate this.
that's like Mystery Science Theater.
Yes.
You know, it's like we used to do that. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, attention travelers, the downtown Marriott Hotel has rooms available during the convention, and it's also where the beer garden is. So
Yeah.
we've been hyping that up for a while.
Yeah, I'm
we
excited.
highly recommend staying there to maximize convenience and comfort for you during Otafest 2017. And if you haven't been to a hotel con, and you have no idea how convenient it is.
It's
You should do it this
awesome.
one time. Seriously, it's you won't regret it. And we also did have a problem with the servers on the Marriott site.
Yes.
That's been fixed now, so you should be able to book for our Otafest block.
Any day, anytime.
Yeah, and finally, a friendly reminder to pick up an Otafest 2017 weekend pass online for only $50 before March 15th. That's $10 off the door price. We'll see you all at the TELUS Convention Center on June 30th. So, yeah, that just about covers it. That's our Otafest 2017 news.
There's going to be a lot more news as it comes along.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a lot of huge announcements coming your way.
Like the guests that we're going to have and whatnot. A few of them
Yep.
have already been announced. They're on the website. But more and more guest announcements as time goes on.
We're only
Yeah.
we're 4 months away at this point.
Are we?
It feels
Essentially. Well, this is the second month.
Oh,
right?
yeah, okay.
it
I
Yeah.
guess.
feels so much further away when you look outside today.
Yeah,
It's
today-
not cold though.
It's not cold.
It's just snowing a lot.
There's just a lot of powder on the ground, and it feels bad.
Yeah. But the weather otherwise is not so bad, actually.
Yeah, it's not like a couple days ago, like it was just like blisteringly cold. I had to go from like one work campus to another for like a meeting I was hosting, and so I didn't even have to walk that far to get to my car because I used street parking instead of like the lot parking. But it was just like the wind was just like eating my face alive.
That's the number one thing about like cold weather in Calgary. I don't know about like other places, but like because we're not particularly humid, it doesn't feel like standing air is cold. It's
Yeah.
really just
The
if
wind.
the wind comes in, and it does often, then you
It
will
feels
be
bad.
cold. Like
Yeah.
it just bites through
Yeah, exactly.
8 layers of clothing.
But at the same time, because we're in Calgary, we also have the wonderful Chinook.
Yes, we had a Chinook like a week ago, and it felt so good.
Watch it. Yeah, and the thing is like there's like I don't know, maybe a foot of snow outside.
It's also
right now.
why we're
Yeah.
sitting in our studio, just by the fireplace and drinking our beers. So,
Yeah,
we're gonna talk anime today.
yeah, we are going to talk.
first of all,
music
let's
cartoons a little
it's
bit.
our 1 year anniversary. I think we should devote some time to ourselves, just because we're that important.
We're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we are
We
amazing.
did it.
Stroke our own egos
This is
a little
episode
bit.
26.
Yeah, so it's
We survived.
somehow it's our 1 year anniversary,
We kept,
but
we kept to our schedule.
We
I want to
did,
point out
yep.
because if this is episode 26 and we're on the 1 year, it means that we've successfully produced one podcast.
does that mean
every
season
2
2 is gonna be
weeks.
longer? I guess because we're
Technically.
1 year in, but we're already onto our second season. So
It's because we have one bonus episode so far.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what? Then yes. Season 2 will be longer just by the fact that we already have one bonus episode.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
we'll always have some bonus episodes because we like
We like doing fun content.
Yeah, and we are looking to sort of expand and try to get more people into our podcast constantly. So you might also see
Yeah.
some guests return at some point.
We wanna
We're
get
working
more
on
guests.
that.
Like me, who keeps showing up like every other episode.
You're a co-host at this point. You're not a guest. You're not a
Like,
guest.
you
a
guys,
fake
we want-
guest.
Yeah, we love having you.
We're
around.
the usuals. We show
Yeah.
up, have fun.
Yeah.
It's always good times.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, no, well, speaking of the usuals, what have you guys been doing this past year, like, for Otafest, other than podcast? Because I think it's a good time to just kind of review what our responsibilities are within
Yeah.
Otafest.
Who's
So-
going first? I'll go first.
Yeah, go
go,
ahead.
I'll
go
do
for
it. So this is really interesting because I actually only joined staff just around the time that the podcast was starting because I joined in November of last year, which was kind of
Yeah.
a neat thing. And
But you have been in the community for a while, then.
yeah, I've been going to Otafest since 2008.
Yeah.
So like I had a lot of time.
And the moment I heard that you were like you signed your forums and everything with us, I was just like, hey.
you were like, "Hey, come do the podcast," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds like fun."
Yeah.
But I joined to do web development on Aurora, and that's been kind of like my task throughout the whole.
And now
like,
just on the
year.
general website now, too, a bit.
Yeah,
right?
now on the general website a little bit, and
Yeah.
I still do panels and stuff like I was doing before I was staff, and I ended up joining the photography team, which has
Are you-
kind of been an interesting
No,
thing.
Are you
more
doing
like-
panels this year?
I will be. I'll be applying for some panels.
Yeah.
I haven't.
What do you have? Or is it secret?
I haven't. I'm going through like my list of
Dude,
panels
it's like
that I
4.
usually
It's like
run.
4 months ahead.
Yeah,
Like,
I need to kind
No.
of go through. and-
Apply today.
right now.
yeah.
Podcast canceled.
Yeah, no, photography thing. It's kind of funny because we just kind of shoved the camera into your hands.
Yeah, I
and-
kind of just was handed a camera
I
and
remember
was
that,
told
too.
to go ham.
No,
and
you're no. The thing is, you're willing to learn, and your pictures
Yeah.
were pretty good. So,
it was
I mean,
fun.
yeah.
I overheated Paul's camera.
I don't know how that happened.
Nice.
And like, no matter what we did, we couldn't resurrect that camera until Paul took it and just like somehow he did something to it and it came back on.
It came back
Put
on.
it in a freezer.
Booty
Yeah.
game too strong.
Yeah.
It really was. Like, it was nuts. Because I think over the course of like Otafest 2016, I took 6,000 pictures, I think, or
Holy
something.
crap!
Yeah.
That shutter is crying.
Yeah. It
Sounds
was,
like you had fun.
I had fun. It was a really neat experience. I got to like interact with a ton of cosplayers, which as a cosplayer I really like. And it was just like, now I have the extra excuse to talk to you because I have a camera and people see a big camera and they get all excited. So it was really good.
I'm kind of really excited for what Angelo has to bring to this topic.
Yeah.
I signed my NDAs like 3 weeks ago, and I have no idea what I'm here for.
He's been on 2 podcast episodes.
Well, no. No, see, we never had that podcast like confidentiality like release form, so we just make you sign a staff NDA instead.
Yeah, clearly.
Which is, I mean, it covers everything.
It covers everything, so yeah. But I don't know. Officially, what are you supposed to be doing, Angelo?
I am with the AV team,
Ah, okay.
so I'm going to be doing AV things.
Oh, okay. So picking the shows, going to screenings and stuff.
Possibly.
Okay.
Now, what does AV stand for?
Well, my name is Angelo Vanderbeck.
Interesting. Tell me more.
so
He truly embodies the departments.
Jesus Christ.
so right away, you know I was born for the role.
This is true.
Oh my god.
But to my understanding, it has audio portions. So like it deals with sound, and it has video portions. So it deals with eyes.
Oh my god.
So it's your eyes and ears.
Yes.
What about like the sense
None of the nose.
No nose.
no taste?
You have to keep me out of the room for that, but like,
Okay. Gotcha.
but no nose.
No nose. No mouth. Like no tasting of the anime.
Especially no mouth.
No, you don't get to taste the anime.
Just eyes, just ears.
Christ.
One of these days,
That's probably
folks,
too much already.
Yeah,
you'll be
probably.
able to taste the anime.
No.
Oh God, no.
Oh
No.
my
No.
god.
I mean, guys, no, seriously, no.
Wait,
this,
wait.
no.
Gene, you should stop. You
Guys,
should
I know
stop now.
exactly
Wait.
where I'm going with this.
You should stop now.
The
You should stop
dwarves-
now.
Man, bento. I
No,
want to taste
the
that.
taste
He's gonna
of
say
anime
like he's gonna say Shokugeki no Soma.
is where you come to the maid cafe for.
Ah.
See, I'm not all crazy.
No, he's crazy.
You know, it'd be great actually if in the maid cafe, Dio. You know, when we go to that one sushi place, they always have the one TV with that Saturday man eating stuff
Yeah.
on the wall.
The
Yeah.
hell?
Can we have like anime like that at the maid cafe?
Where it's just people eating stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I
don't-
could just be sitting there eating stuff.
Okay, G, work on that.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so G obviously does Maid Cafe.
Yeah. So I started with Otafest years and years and years ago.
Oh God, yeah. I
Oh,
remember
to grandpa.
Yeah, I remember seeing you at like the very first one I was at. So,
Yeah, I'm old school. I was part of the AV team, part of policy enforcement, part of bag check.
Bag check. That was the last
I'm
one.
part of Maid Cafe now, which is lots of fun. Mm-hmm. It's definitely been a whole new experience from what I'm used to, and
I started that maid cafe, so you're welcome.
yeah, you did. And in all honesty, it's a blast.
That's
Two
good.
generations of maid cafe in the same room and
Yep.
on the same mic.
Yep.
Yep.
But
Excuse you.
honestly, Maid Cafe, just tons of fun. You guys should come check it out when we get it all up and running. I don't have too many specifics, but that's intentional right now. Because
Always keeping it under wraps.
there's
you know,
certain
our-
things we want to do, certain things we're gonna do.
Yeah,
that,
maids are maybe rehearsing their dances.
it's one of those
Or
things.
yeah, one of those
Plus,
things.
we also have our volunteer forms for that out right now as well.
Right,
so-
exactly. So again,
Oh yeah, and also, if I remember correctly, it's a maid and butler cafe.
Yes.
In the
Ooh.
sense that, like, you know,
Yeah.
we want to appeal to everybody. So if you
don't have to
you don't
be
even
a cute
necessarily have
girl.
to be a guy or a girl in that like sense. Like, it's not
You
really
just
gender
gotta
based.
be a person.
You got to be a person who wants to wear either a dress,
or a tux.
more formal. Yeah, like a not. Is a tux the right word? Like a server's
Suit.
like a server's outfit, but like a fancy server's outfit.
okay, well, Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
A tailcoat. A tailcoat. How about that?
Christ, you want to be Sebastian?
Dude, that cosplay is deep in my closet somewhere.
I was gonna say Alfred was
Says deep, but he knows exactly where it is.
No, it's somewhere.
Close his eyes, reach in, pull it out, and be like, my favorite.
No,
I love this velvet.
No, actually, that's my Vampire Knight cosplay. But oh man.
But yeah, Maid Cafe's a ton of fun. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff this year. Yeah. Definitely volunteer if you guys are interested in it. Like Jay has mentioned, that guys, girls, whatever,
Anybody, yeah, just show up.
Just show up. Put in your volunteer forms for it, and we're gonna be picking out volunteers for that. Mm-hmm. And hope to see you down there, either as a volunteer or as a patron. Because honestly, it's always a ton of fun.
It's a good way to take a break.
Yeah, last year we had a bunch of games running.
Come for our cream puffs.
In the past years, we've had like the traditional Maid Cafe style stuff. We've had delicious cream puffs. We've had all the tasty foods.
The melon pan
ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we even ate one of those on
air
podcast once.
Yeah,
they were delicious.
And the audience just watched us.
Oh, that was the best part about it.
They just watched us while we ate ourselves like
silly.
silly.
I listened to that audio podcast.
Treats.
I don't think I would have.
Yeah,
You hear, it's like, please.
You can see me gagging on like a skunk, or you can hear me gagging on like a skunk spray jelly bean.
All right, we also did the jelly bean.
Jelly beans,
Yes.
Oh no!
Speaking of which,
podcasts are weird.
Speaking of which, Jay, you and I should do a live anime hot pepper anime review just while on there one time.
Oh God,
That'd be
that's
fun.
gonna be so. People know that I did the hot pepper anime thing.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted right now.
Okay, Jay, other than the hot, because we talked about hot pepper anime stuff for like a while now on the podcast. What other panels have you ran? Like just other
in
stuff?
general?
Yeah, because I know you do Bento Banzai as well.
Bento Banzai.
Yeah.
So that's the other
With
that's the
Baypar,
official Otafest food related game show that honestly we don't try to.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Only Otafest staff really can run a food-related panel because
Yeah, exactly.
we have concerns about food safety and issues like that.
yeah, when we're feeding you fucking ghost peppers, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Don't
Actually, I'm
want you to
growing my
die.
own.
You're growing your own?
growing my own
you finally planted those. You
Make
finally
sure
planted
you
those
keep
things, yeah.
the room where they're in or wherever nice and dry and never water it.
Yeah, apparently drier climates result in hotter
Better
peppers.
Yeah,
Hotter
it's basically
peppers.
like hotboxing it, essentially.
Yeah.
I just realized
That's the
this.
way
I call it a hotbox because it's like a greenhouse effect.
Yeah,
The
okay.
You
majority
literally put it
of
in a greenhouse.
stuff
Right.
you've done, Jay, has been related to food.
That's because I'm fat. I like food. I like watching
He said it,
people
not me.
enjoy food, and I also like people not enjoy food. It's fun. It's different content. For Bento Banzai, for example, there's some Japanese inspired food stuff that we do. I watch a lot of Japanese game shows to see if I can get any new ideas and bring them over. But some of the stuff that I don't do, that's I like running game shows.
Game shows are always the best
I've
panels
done
to
some
run.
trivia stuff.
Yep.
I've done. Oh, dude, friggin'. What was that one year we had? It was essentially a variety show, a full on variety show that wasn't necessarily
Oh, it was
food-related.
it was kind of like the games as the test of skill and stuff. I remember those. Yeah,
Kind of, yeah. We built,
Yeah, yeah.
we actually built an 8-foot high frame to hang strings and donuts off of, so people had to try
Yeah, I
to
remember
get-
that. Yeah, no,
That year.
yeah, that was that was a
Wow.
fun panel. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we've done general trivia stuff, like Jeopardy-ish. I've done a little bit of everything, honestly. As interesting as
And your
I
current-
actually did the first year of Pokemon League.
Yeah.
Before, it's not this iteration of Pokemon League. Jeff has taken that far beyond what I have ever imagined it to be. But that's great because I'm glad that someone ran with that idea. I couldn't do it anymore. It's actually a lot
Right.
of work. So huge shout out to those guys. But yeah, dude, I just try and do a lot of little events that people will enjoy. Among my other staff stuff,
yeah. And,
but we're going to be working on a lot more podcast stuff.
hopefully, yeah, and just a lot of different types of media stuff. We got some incoming changes. We had a change of leadership, so we had a bit of a change of vision as well within the structure, and that's going to reflect on your guys' experience at Otafest too. So you just expect some cool new stuff this year, or
Yeah, when
and
we
next
say
year as
affected,
well.
I mean it's going to be good.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we've kind of gone to planning 2 years in advance now, almost, because we've been talking a lot about 2018 as well within our meetings.
We have.
Not to spoil NDA or anything, but I mean, just that's not breaking NDA, is it?
No. For anyone, like, just to put it out there,
specifics.
just to put it out there, for anyone who doesn't know, next year is Otafest's 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
And that's a big
we
deal.
mean 2018,
Yeah.
right?
That's gonna be a big girl.
Yeah, exactly.
So like
She better
20
get
years.
a Vegas vacation.
I mean, we're older.
Well,
than, like
20
our
years
con,
isn't enough for
I would
the
say that our
States.
con's like older
Oh,
than
yeah,
like
that's
half of
true.
our attendees.
almost, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say so.
And that's, like, it's a testament to kind of like the staff dedication
Yeah.
and like the vision that we want to have it grow.
Yeah,
And we
Exactly.
just it always goes back to you guys. Like, we appreciate the support for everything we do, and that's why we're constantly trying to improve ourselves. Like, this coming in the next few months, we're gonna. I signed up for this like local podcast, like.
kind of like a guild or like a. Like
I don't know
like
if a guild is the right
group or
word, but it's kind of
something.
like it's about improving
Local
Calgary-based
podcasts and
stuff
such.
like that.
So
Like,
yeah, like you'll probably see us plugging some local podcasts as well, other than our own.
I'm literally going to
So-
a podcast convention,
Yeah,
so I
exactly.
can do
So
a
that's-
better podcast for our convention.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
Yay!
Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, I kind of went to something like that recently. It wasn't really for podcasts, but it was for photographers.
Yeah, I saw.
it was really awesome.
Where was that?
So it was. So it's hosted by the Camera Store, which is one of
nice.
our sponsors for our photo booth and just for equipment in general.
They've
for
supported us
Otafest.
so much.
They
in
have
the past,
they have
4
really
years.
supported us. They're one of the, like, in my opinion, one of the best local Calgary businesses out there.
They do like all kinds of cool rentals.
It's not even that. Like they've kind of built a community around their brand because
Yeah.
they have a really successful YouTube channel that just rivals even like Digital Red TV or like
or whatever else. Because
or
they're
like Tony
constantly
Northrup
putting out,
for
like tutorials.
yeah
and
no
stuff.
it's not tutorials, gear reviews and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
reviews and just community content and things like that.
Yeah, and
So yeah, the actual like
so
conference or whatever you
right,
want to call it.
Right.
So-
It was hosted by Chris and Jordan from the Camera Store TV, and amongst some of the other employees there. And it was hosted at the Mill Street Brew Pub. And
Ooh.
Nice.
yeah, it was
Beer and
it was
Cameras,
called Beer and
nice.
Cameras YYC. So Beer and Cameras is this kind of like US based movement where it's like you get photographers into a bar and you just talk cameras, you talk shop, right?
Yeah.
And TCS TV recently got on board with that, and they decided to host the Calgary chapter, and it was this huge success. They got like 140 people
That's awesome.
into this little brew pub, whole bunch of like photographers in there, local photographers. I got to talk to them, and it was just really
That's
awesome.
so cool.
The next one's at Beer Revolution, I think on like February 16th sometime.
Cool,
Just check
cool.
Facebook sometime. So yeah, it's
Camera Nerds Unite.
Camera
Yeah.
Nerds Tonight. Holy crap! I
I was
was
just gonna say, man, we should do like
And this is also for like the people who are new and getting into cameras.
new and getting into cameras. So yeah, and the coolest thing about it was that I found a lot of newer people amongst like people who've been shooting for like the Calgary Herald for 30 or 40 years.
Cool.
Like started in the film days, and
But it just kind of shows
So
you
full
the
spectrum.
reach. I think it just shows
Yeah.
you the reach, like the community reach that the Camera Store has. Funny story
Yeah, exactly.
about their name, like their branding, like
Yeah.
the Camera Store. Like it's both like eponymous with their brand, but it's also very like a generic name.
Yeah.
I used to work for Black's Photography
uh-huh.
when I was probably about 16 or 17 years old, and
Yeah.
I was selling cameras. That's a whole other story, by the way. But anytime that they
Yeah.
actually needed something, I usually recommend that they go to the Camera Store. But I have to like I
Yeah.
have to make like an extra emphasis every time I made a
I know,
recommendation,
yeah.
because they'd be like your general customer who just like came in to buy a point and shoot, and like, why is it something's not working right? Like, and I'm like, you should go to the Camera Store, and they're like, isn't that like you?
Here, yeah,
It's
I
like,
know what you mean. Yeah.
yes.
No,
Yes.
you need to go to
The camera.
No, and I mean, like, again, though, it's like they've been a good sponsor of Otafest, and like as a local business, I really appreciate them.
Yeah.
And like we talk all about Memex, and this is going to be basically like a free ad for them, but like they don't really need it, honestly.
Yeah.
They are
The
probably
Camera Store, if you ever want to know.
no, I bought my camera from them, and it's kind of right up my alley, right? Because I do the whole ton of YouTube stuff, and I do like my own like cosplay music video channel and stuff, and it's just
your area of interest.
yeah, and like they're on YouTube all the time, and like those guys are just as passionate about photography as like, and videography and stuff as I am. So it's just
It's
really up
nice
my
to hang
aisle.
out with
Yeah.
like-minded people.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say we should do like a beer and like cosplayers or like beer and so
Beer and
But you know
cosplayers?
what? That would be a disaster.
Isn't that
because
just Animathon?
Yeah, true. But I was gonna say, if you get a bunch of like sewing people with their sewing machines and a bunch of beer, like you're gonna get an accident.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Maybe you would just talk about the plans and maybe lay out stuff instead of actually
Sewing?
No, I
machines.
gotta bring my big industrial sewing machine.
You've had
And-
needles explode on you and go into your arms.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, bringing big industrial machines with beer is not a great combination.
No, it's really not.
Yeah.
Despite all this, she still refuses to wear safety goggles.
I don't wear safety
Just wear your
goggles.
glasses. You'll be
Also,
fine.
I don't even wear my glasses while sewing.
You just like put your eye right up to the needle. You're
Just
like,
like,
okay, to be
do
precise.
it. I dare you.
So apparently, yeah, sewing needles, like sewing machine needles, explode when you try to sew them
Oh
through
yes,
thick fabric.
this is a story.
I'm literally just imagining the scene from Dead Space 2 with the needle and the.
Oh no! No!
I had a close call where that almost happened.
Oh my god!
But,
no. Oh.
Something I just remembered that
And she
to talk
still
about.
refuses to wear safety goggles.
Something I just forgot to. I forgot to put it on our itinerary here.
Yeah.
But so it is the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Our glorious leader, Chair Chen, Jenny Chan, is she's actually given us some passes to give away.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
So we're actually
Freestyle.
First I've
So-
heard of this. Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna be doing 2 weekend passes to Otafest 2017.
Awesome.
We're not. I'm announcing it here ahead of time, and that's fine. But I don't have the full details yet because
Right.
we're actually going to be doing something with a friend of ours later on.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
surprises.
So
if you're
by the
interested
way,
in getting some free passes to for the whole weekend,
Yeah.
at Otafest
Keep
2017.
listening.
Yeah,
passes are valued at $50 currently.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
$50
save a lot.
we're gonna be at
So
Calgary
So
Expo
that's
selling
like
it.
yeah, it's like
There.
$100 bucks,
$100 worth of
$100
passes.
worth of prizes on this very podcast that you might be
Yeah.
able to win.
Would you like to hear the exploding needle stories, the TLDR versions of the exploding
TLDR is that you got some shrapnel in your arm. I remember that.
I mean, okay, so what happens is when you sew, over time your needles do eventually dull and you're supposed to replace
What?
them.
Wait, that's metal
Makes sense.
versus fabric.
They dull.
What are you doing?
They dull over time.
Apparently-
So you have to
fabric
replace
is
them.
hardcore.
Apparently,
Right.
paper scissors, like cutting paper with scissors, is the worst thing you can do to them. They dull so quickly. That's
Yeah.
actually why you can't use shears on paper.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it actually dulls them so quickly because paper is not fun to cut through. It's like a million.
What if you cut on the grain though? Like not against.
There's no
the
grain though because
There is
it-
grain on paper.
on
No.
paper. No, there isn't. It's just a random assortment of,
No,
of
it's-
tree fibers.
No, it's really not. I will
Okay.
fight you
All right, fine.
forever on this.
Maybe it's different types of paper. Anyways, Alexis, continue.
I'll give you that.
Anyways,
Different types of paper.
and so when you have a dull needle and you put it through thick amounts of fabric, it puts a lot of stress on the middle of the needle, and it
Yeah.
can cause the needle to snap.
Just straight up the shaft of it.
Yeah,
right?
just straight up. So
Is there a way to tell when
you're
that moment
the
might be?
the way that you're supposed to do it, and I admit I'm very bad about not changing my needles because I'm lazy.
You hear
is-
bobbin starts to skip or whatever.
No. You're
or-
just it's after a certain amount of hours. If you've used I think it's if you've used on the same type of fabric, if you use a
Right.
brand new needle, like you put in a brand new needle for a new project, it should last you about 10 hours.
Oh,
And then
okay.
you
That's
should-
it?
Yeah, 10 hours. And then
hell?
you should
Wow.
take it out and put in a new
well,
one.
normally
Interesting.
people
Okay.
don't sew continuously for 10 hours.
That's not my problem.
I say
Cosplayers.
normally.
So
Then you have cosplayers.
You have cosplayers,
who
exactly.
will do that.
Who sweatshop?
See, no, okay, no. My question. Like, so I've heard this as well. So for things like vinyl and denim, right? You're supposed to actually lubricate the
Yeah, you
needle
should
as well.
lubricate if you can. You should put like a little bit of oil on the
Or
on the
wax
needle
or
to-
something,
or wax
yeah.
or something to lubricate the needle. You should use needles like ultra sharp needles or leather needles specifically for those projects.
Practice safe sewing.
Practice
Please,
safe sewing.
anybody, if you're going to
you
be
should
doing
use
this at
like a
home,
Teflon
read
foot.
up on it and find some more information before you do anything like
Just don't be
looping
like
up a
me.
needle.
Don't repeat my mistakes because I had a needle snap into 3 pieces.
Basically, just kind of like bent and then exploded.
And exploded. And so I had 2 different pieces of shrapnel going in 2 different directions in the same like shoulder. And then
Oh.
the 3rd piece actually came out of the socket that was holding the needle because that's how much force was being exerted on it. It caught me like right underneath my lower eyelid and then embedded in the ceiling behind me.
And
What?
guys, I was there for this. It
Yeah.
happened.
You're so hardcore. Oh my god.
Maybe I'm biased because I'm the only person in this room of 5 people who doesn't wear glasses. But wear safety glasses.
When sewing?
Really? Yes.
When sewing? Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right.
Full lab
She has
coat.
scars on her elbows. It
Lab
got
coat.
embedded into the ceiling.
Look, you gotta bleed for your
you
art.
will lose
okay?
your eye. You
You gotta
will.
bleed for your art.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now that I know that needles can explode like that, I'll probably be a little bit more cautious around the sewing machine.
Yeah, just be careful. And now it's even better because
just imagining,
now
like-
I have an industrial machine that operates.
Yeah, that
on
thing's a
4
tank.
It operates on 4 horsepower. It's
You
got
gotta pour
4
diesel into
horsepower.
it.
So what you're telling me is your new sewing machine has more power than your previous one.
Yeah.
And you still don't wear safety glasses.
No, that might be better. Even if it's like a stress needle,
Her
it'll
new
just force
sewing
it straight
machine
through.
has more power than early cars.
Yeah, it's 4 horsepower. It does 3,000
horsepower.
4 horsepower and does
4 entire horses
4
of
entire
power.
horses. It
That's
does
more power than your
3
average lawnmower.
It does 3,000 stitches a minute.
It sounds terrifying.
It's awesome.
50.
It's like a Lambo. It's like
That's
a
50 a second?
50 a second.
Is that like that's the math, right? 50 a second for
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a machine gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It sounds like a machine. Like,
Yeah, because
it-
it'd be like
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, when you and it does that through like.
I have to be glad.
My
that-
test
Originally,
piece
I
is
thought
like a piece of
cosplayers
canvas
were
folded
really
over.
impressive.
Like you know that like helicopter, like that thick tarp, like those tarps that you put on like
Yeah,
your
yeah,
car.
yeah.
That folded over 6 times, and that's my test piece.
Holy crap.
Yeah, originally I just thought cosplayers were really impressive for doing what they did.
Yeah.
Now that I know that they go through terrifying stuff like this,
Yeah.
just that much more
Kind
impressive.
of changes things, yeah. But anyways, moving on from ourselves and exploding needles,
Yes.
let's talk anime, which is actually kind of what we're here to talk about.
Yeah.
Ooh, anime.
I do want to talk anime.
I watched anime
I
once
don't.
and it was awful.
Yeah, same.
Have you seen those fake Miyazaki gifs?
Yeah.
Where he's just like,
Anime was
is
a
shit. Yeah, anime was a mistake.
Anime was a
shit,
mistake.
and I regret it. And it's just like the best thing, because like, it's just gifs, right? So they just have subtitles, like no one actually knows what he's saying.
No, I just love the people who was like, is this real? Did he actually say that? I'm like,
It's actually
Yes,
the most hilarious.
it's totally real. That's why he keeps coming back to make more.
yeah,
of
no,
it.
totally. It's
Anime was a mistake. And there's just not to talk politics, but like, you know how
the Trump ones. Yeah,
Trump
yeah.
shows off his executive order signings, and
Oh,
people
I love
have edited the gifs of those, and like literally just like anime is banned, hentai is banned.
I think my favorite one that I saw, speaking of those like Trump edits, was there was one where someone had edited it to say that all Hanzo mains were being deported.
No, I just like the one that says that he's alone and will die alone, and the universe and the universe is a cold place.
I saw that one. I laughed thoroughly.
Holy
All
crap!
right,
You just laughed so hard you broke my recording. Yeah, she clipped.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Anime.
so Boruto, son of Naruto.
Bordo.
I timed that just as you were taking a sip of your Summersby.
Boruto.
Almost choked
Naruto
on
Next Generation. So yeah, we're gonna do our
Why?
anime previews for spring. This is the action adventure category that I tried to pull from. There's not a lot for action adventure this year.
No, well,
For the
it's,
summer-
it's all
for the
cutesy
season.
stuff.
We're talking about no action adventure. The Yu-Gi-Oh movie just came out.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Dude, I heard Kaiba was like perfect in that though.
Kaiba's always perfect.
Kaiba's okay, all right.
I haven't really read Naruto after Zabuza got killed. Is Boruto kind of like Naruto but with more gore?
No. Boruto is Naruto too.
First of all, his name, like in Japanese, is Boruto, but what it means is bolt. Like
Boruto. Okay, yeah, I get it.
so
Yeah,
it's Boruto, like as in BOLT.
he's a bolt. Okay, all right, got it.
No,
Yeah.
it's not the kind of bolt.
Not a lightning bolt.
No, a lightning bolt. It's like a screw. I'm not even joking.
That
No,
makes perfect sense.
because Naruto means whirlpool. It has to do. It's
Yeah.
continuing that sense of like.
So what you're telling us, we're
Spirals.
screwed.
Because what is I can't remember right now, but because like as people, whoa, spoiler, that Naruto gets together with Hinata, right? That's canon.
And
Yeah.
Boruto is there.
There's now.
Yeah, Boruto is the kid, but they also have a daughter, and her I can't remember her name right now.
Oh shit, I can't either.
Isn't she like terrifying?
No,
Oh no, that was just the one
Man,
manga thing.
she's
that-
a child. That's weird.
I'm not even into the Naruto fandom. I heard that like he actually
Children
got
are terrifying.
Did he actually what?
he got with Hinata and it set the fandom on
Oh
fire.
yeah, the fandom. Was
No, I'm still
lit.
salty about that. I mentioned it because whatever it is that they did. You notice that like we have like art here, and you notice that like like Bolt doesn't have. I'm just gonna call it Bolt because
Right.
Sure.
that he doesn't have
he's got
Hyuga eyes.
Byakugan.
Yeah.
Byakugan eyes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have them, and neither does the daughter.
No, the daughter
Like,
does have them.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
Now?
Yeah, okay. I saw
She
it.
didn't. No, she didn't have them in chapter 700 of Naruto, where they showed the kid, like in the epilogue. Neither kids have them.
Bro,
Which
it's a recessive-
essentially meant that they wiped out the line.
Bro, it's a recessive trait. What up?
No.
It can skip
the
generations.
daughter has the eyes.
Yeah, she has them.
I'm just saying, I was really mad.
No, but there were
I know
people who
very
were
little,
legit
but I know
so
the daughter has
pissed
the
off
eyes.
that he didn't end up with Sakura.
Dude, it could be homozygous recessive.
No, there's
you know?
no way they were gonna. He was
Yeah,
gonna
there you
open.
go.
There was no way he was gonna end up with Sakura.
Oh, I agree with you, but lots didn't stop people from being a big.
Well,
no.
people who ship are stupid.
Ships will happen. Just look at the pharmacy ship.
Yeah. Oh,
That-
whatever.
that's-
Anyways, let's actually talk about this show.
Okay.
So far off.
I think it's a terrible idea. Naruto was overdue to end, and I really don't think
It didn't need a
introducing
sequel.
It didn't need a sequel.
Yeah, but we're saying
it's
that
not
from,
based
like,
on
the-
a manga. It's not based on the manga at all. I don't think this is Boruto manga. So
Is there not?
Is
I
there
don't think
not?
there is.
I don't know.
or
I'm
even-
pretty sure there is.
if
Like
there's
a manga
manga.
with the kids.
Okay, if
There's a
there
manga.
if there is, then it's just another like just keep this going like One Piece. You know, it's like it just
No. It's not like One Piece, because One Piece is the same people just going through countless adventures of nothingness.
Excuse you, One Piece is amazing. I'll fight you.
Sure.
They're only
No. The actual problem, like the only problem I really have with the whole like this, you could call it second sequel
Yes.
in a manner of speaking, is the fact that again going back to chapter 700 and you actually see like the last panel zoomed out is the fact that it shows that like the Hidden Leaf Village exists within like it's in like the suburbs of Tokyo or something like that. It's on the outskirts of like a modern city.
Well, of course, it's the Hidden Leaf Village.
No, I get that. Thank you. It's more like, what are you going to do for like a setting? Because like you've kind of taken them out of like what you think is like their setting. It's like
Oh, okay, I see what you're
oh,
getting
got
at.
it. Got
it's
it,
like
yeah.
it's like Bolt and like his watching him go through puberty in Tokyo, Japan as a ninja, and I'm like, I don't want to watch that.
It's like a combination of the amazing fantasy that there was around Naruto and stuff
Okay,
like
but
that.
okay,
and
like
then combining
like
with
devil's
the real
advocate
world.
though. Okay, it could be kind of like Korra, where you see like Aang growing up and all that, right? So
Yeah,
it's
this is
like
true.
I mean,
I don't know. Korra was different though. Because
Okay, sure.
But the setting was established in Korea.
Right.
This
and
is
it was
this
like
would
a
change.
casual development.
So
of
your
society.
complaint is like the setting, not like the storytelling aspects, not so much like
Storytelling is going to be the same.
Okay, sure.
There's nothing that like I think if you like Naruto, you won't hate Bolt, but you just won't care that much
Okay.
because you grew up with Naruto.
Right.
It's like saying like in Dragon Ball, I don't care about Goten, I care about Goku.
Right.
It is true.
Okay, so that was one of the big shows out of the way. Let's get the second one, like second huge one out of the way. So we got Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin season 2 on the way as well.
Yes.
That's going to be
Hopefully.
interesting.
Hopefully, and I want to see if they ended after season 2, just because
No.
the
It's a
production
cash cow. They're not going
It is a cash cow, but the production values for season 1 were so damn high that how profitable was that though, right? I mean, you look at One Piece where it's like every so often you release a really well animated movie, but like for the most part, the series is kind of like pretty simplistically animated
Yep.
and such, right? So it's like that's the cash cow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like Attack on Titan consistently is like holy crap,
Well,
they have to maintain that quality. Right?
Yeah.
My thought is that if they ended in season 2, they're going to have to come up with their
With
own
the new ending, and the thing is that might be okay because
I
the
could be
thing is-
okay with that because I'm really tired of the manga.
Yeah.
As long as they pace it well.
Had they gone to
That
the
was
basement?
the
Okay.
biggest
No.
problem.
All right, had they gone to the basement
Nope.
yet? They haven't gone to the basement yet.
Nope.
Forget the basement.
Basement is not real.
For God's sake.
Okay,
They're
basically,
never getting off that boat.
the anime versus the manga, two different beasts essentially.
Agreed. And then the thing is, it's kind of like it's almost like okay, this is a weird Western comparison, but I almost don't care about the ending of the manga anymore.
I don't
right?
either. I'm done.
Like, and the thing
It's
is,
going to be
I
like Game of Thrones.
no. I know
Or is it
I
like-
know it will not. No, Game of Thrones, I still care about the ending. Okay, like and for both show and book, right?
Okay.
But for like say like Watchmen, for instance, right? Like when I hit the ending, I was like,
Make me sad.
right? But then the movie, I actually preferred that ending, you know?
No, I prefer the visual novel.
Well, the original ending was kind of like just like, okay, well, it's supposed to be out,
Graphic
it's supposed to be out of nowhere, right? And that was the point. It's supposed to
Yes.
be kind of weird and otherworldly, but it just kind of fell flat to me, right?
Yeah.
That's where the graphic novel lost me, was the ending. But the movie ending, right? provided you watch the extended cut, blah, blah, blah. We can go into how Zack Snyder's a terrible hack. But anyways, just the ending of the movie was, to me, it felt a lot more thematically in line and made more sense. So if they come up with something like that for the TV series for
I'd be
Attack
happy
on
with
Titan,
that.
I'd be happy with that, yeah.
But my
And,
prediction
season
is
2.
that's not going to happen.
No, it won't.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
I predict more money.
More
Yeah,
money.
More money.
More money, more cosplayers, more people are freaking
So-
green capes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yep, green capes.
Not that, you can cosplay Attack on Titan, all the power to you. But
Yeah, you
still.
look cool.
Honestly, I've seen some amazing cosplays for Attack on
Well,
Titan.
exactly.
Okay. Let's just go to, like, going around the table. Will you watch it?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably won't.
Season
No.
2? Yeah,
Sorry.
I'll watch it.
No.
No,
Also for both.
I didn't finish season 1 just because I got to halfway through season 1 and it hit the recap episode. I was like, okay, well, I may as well catch up on the manga. And I saw where it was going, and I was like, okay, it doesn't matter anymore, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just curious what they're going to do with season 2. So I'll start to watch it. There's no guarantee I'll finish it.
yeah.
I'm
That's
just
fair.
curious. I want to see what they're going to do with it.
If they pull the same awful pacing that season 1 had, I'll drop it like a sack of bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give it a solid chance. I'm cautiously optimistic.
But what about Boruto? You guys?
No.
No.
Oh God, no! Sorry, no.
Yeah.
I haven't watched.
Again,
like I
it's-
said, I didn't really watch Naruto. I stopped reading it after Zabuza died. So that was like
That was a good arc.
5 chapters in. I don't even know if that
was
was
a great
like the
arc,
second volume. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
I had no emotional attachment or sentimental attachment to Naruto as well.
My favorite
I-
character is
So-
dead.
Read
So it doesn't
chapter 700 and I was like, good, I'm happy. I don't even know what happened in between, like the very beginning of Shippuden and the end of the series because
Okay.
I didn't read or watch any of that.
Anyways, we got to move on to the other series.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So
Clockwork.
skip a Bolt and halvesies on
Sure. On Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Check
Okay.
it out at least.
Clockwork Planet.
That's a drama and fantasy title.
From Dio's favorite studio, Z-Back.
Oh boy, titties and butts.
It's a drama and fantasy genre.
Tits and butts.
Yeah, the
Okay, shall I read the synopsis?
Yeah,
please
do
do.
it.
Naruto's
synopsis,
a high school dropout and brilliant amateur tinkerer. He lives in a world that has been so overexploited that the entire surface has become one vast machine. When a box crashes into his home containing a female automaton, of course it does, it's a harbinger of change that will rock the entire globe, of course it will,
Yeah.
and give Naruto his chance to be a hero and a harem owner.
First
gonna
thing first.
She's gonna have giant tits.
It's a more like, in terms of storyline, it's going to be a more hardcore version of like
Chobits.
Chobits.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I
100%.
thought.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
exactly what I
I'm
thought,
This
yeah.
is Chobits. This is extreme Chobits.
Except like,
it's edgy Chobits.
I love the underlying theme of Chobits, which is literally just like it's
Can a
AI.
robot learn to love?
Yeah.
And what measures
It's
AI?
it's AI stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Exactly,
Just looking at that image, she kind of reminds me of Chi.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
She
Yeah.
has like
Like
long
Chi.
white hair.
Yeah,
Looks
exactly.
Like, you know
The
how
same
people
facial
always do
features
like
and
the
everything?
goth Chi cosplay? Is
Yeah.
it Farah? or
Well, they
whatever?
always-
Freya.
they always-
Is that her name?
I think it's Freya.
yeah.
Got Freya
she
and
looks like
Ella.
Freya.
Yeah. I think it could be interesting. Like it's a more action based version instead of just like
Chobits.
a romance comedy.
Sure. I guess so.
I don't
It's
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
boobs and butt and a ton
guess.
of fan service.
Okay.
It's Z-Beck.
I did enjoy Chobits back in the day,
So did I.
so I will check out at least the first few episodes of this.
I'll probably do the same.
But again, Z-Back, it's probably going to be full of fan service and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I mean,
If you titillate me enough, I'll be pleased.
I've watched some other
Okay.
fan service shows before.
I
which were
really
hilarious.
I for one really appreciate the robot ladies. Having that said, Z-Beck has cucked me so many times on an actual good anime. It's like, they know how to animate. They do great character.
Hold on. Did you just say cucked me?
They gave me everything but a good story. And it's just like, what the hell? What the hell? Like,
All right.
did any of you guys watch Wizard Barristers?
No.
No?
Is that what it sounds like? It's like a court of wizards?
Yes.
Yes.
Great art direction.
Great
really
premise.
good, really interesting premise. You could do so much with that. It actually had a Canadian protagonist.
Well,
I'm more interested now.
JJ?
no way.
Really, really awful story and the weakest ending I've ever seen in an anime. They cuffed me on that.
Why did you stay? You said you
Because
fucked
it
the
was
end.
good. It was good up until the last 2 episodes, and then it just fell apart.
Because Angelo's a filthy cuck. That's why. Sorry, just check me later for using that word.
Oh, don't worry.
Christ.
We
I,
will.
I hate that word.
Me too.
But sometimes it's appropriate.
All right.
In the literal context of the fetish, sure. Anyways,
So,
you
watch or no watch?
no.
I'm going to
The
try
starting
it.
of it.
I'm gonna give it.
I'm going to
give it a
try
chance.
it.
I'll give it a try.
The 3-episode test.
I'll probably give it the full
You'll
season
notice that
test.
none of these animes so far are like mech animes. So Alfred will say. no.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting
Dude,
there.
I actually can't see the synopsis on my phone for that other anime.
That's fine.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. Sorry. Okay. RE, so reply, creators by Troika. Humans have created...
recreators.
Or recreators, yeah. By the way, you know who else involves giant robots and a Canadian protagonist? Bubbles the Gundam, the original.
Yeah.
You should watch that. You should watch
Amuro
that.
Ray?
Amuro Ray is from BC, in
Yeah,
fact.
yeah,
So,
he is.
Pretty good Canadian.
he is a pretty good
Canadian
Canadian.
lumberjack.
Yeah, anyways, humans have created many stories. Joy, sadness, anger, deep emotion. Yeah, so, Trump. Anyways, stories shake our emotions and fascinate us. However, these are only the thoughts of bystanders. But what if the characters in the story have intentions? In quotation marks. What?
What?
Yes, of course they do. All right.
Angelo already. No, you guys. Angelo and I already had a discussion.
Okay,
about this.
let me finish.
Angelo had the best synopsis. For
Let me
what
finish.
This actually is.
To them, are we godlike? Oh, okay, all right. To them, are we godlike existences for bringing their story into the world? Our world has changed. Mete out punishment upon the realm of the gods, and recreators, everyone becomes a creator. So basically, characters in fanfiction come to life and try to like enact revenge on the filthy nerds that try to.
Angelo.
Wait, what?
No. Let Angelo give his synopsis, which is
When
so
I
apt.
first read this, I was like, wait a minute. Is that like you're writing a documentary?
It's writing
What?
an anime documentary as if, but like the world.
You're
already
writing a
exists.
story and the story is coming true. So
Yeah.
it's like that's just non-fiction.
You know
like-
what?
That's
If-
just a documentary or
Yeah,
something.
it's like if Harry Potter is an actual thing, a real world thing.
You know
and
what?
J.K. Rowling just
Honestly.
happened to write about it.
Honestly, I cannot wait to see the genre like listings under my anime lists. It's going to be like mecha, slice of light, harem, like everything.
Wait,
so
hold on. Now that I'm thinking about this a little bit more, this reminds me of like that old horror story of like the cursed typewriter.
I haven't heard that one. No,
It's basically like it's a typewriter and like this guy gets it and he's like writing away his horror stories.
and then
like,
they come true.
And they come true.
Well, it's
And,
kinda like
people
Monkey's
get
Paw.
murdered.
It's not a they come true. It's a it already exists and the characters are aware that that their
okay.
lives are being written. Is
Cool.
basically what it is.
I hope that's
okay.
what it is.
I hope so too. Like the premise.
You know what? Yeah, I'm actually kind of a fan of that. Like,
Why? Because it's mech.
And then giant mechas rain down from the sky.
I'd be cool with that. Anyways, no, it's just
Stay
like
true. Stay
like
true to your
recently
genre.
there was another Japanese franchise that kind of went down that path of like you can't escape fate and all that, right? And it's Final Fantasy 15, you know, and
Yeah.
it's like I liked the story in that just because it was so
I need to play it still.
it was,
Yes,
just
so
because
haven't-
just because it was
I
so
know,
like
I don't have a
yeah.
PS4 yet. That's what's holding me back.
Did you hear about the rumor about Final Fantasy VII remake right now?
No.
I'm gonna break your heart.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
They're saying it might be vaporware.
No, it's not.
There's no way it's vaporware.
No.
they're
way.
saying that they've had to do. They're going back on their they're scaling back their production.
Okay,
they're going they're like revising what they're doing.
Sure,
Well, if
but
they
that-
revised the
but they
episodic nature, that'd be good.
yeah, dude, if it's
Yeah.
like 4 discs and like 4 different games and they revise it back down to 1 game, that's
just
fine.
hearing what-
I'm okay with that.
I'm just telling you what I'm hearing.
And also, like, their turnaround should be pretty quick considering it's Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I don't know, man. It's just you might have to wait longer, or it might not even exist in the way
I
they
can
want it
dude,
to.
patient.
I can't even keep track of the Unreal Engines anymore. Are we
I'm
on
pretty
4
sure
or
it's
5?
it's
on 5.
Unreal 4.
Unreal 4?
No, it's 5.
It's Unreal 4.
Unity 5.
Unreal
Unity
4,
5?
yeah.
Unity is on version 5. Unreal's on engine 4.
No, you're
Engine
right,
is
you're right.
4.
Right, yeah, it's Unreal 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry, going back to the anime. It sounds like it does actually sound interesting, but it also sounds kind of convoluted.
Sorry,
I'm not gonna
just,
lie.
okay. The fact that it contains giant robots is enough to hold me over. Like honestly,
You don't know me.
As much as
Let's be
you,
honest, right now, none of us can say anything about this because we just don't know. That
There's
synopsis is not enough to
No,
give
it's
us an
not.
idea.
Actually, that's the other thing. This is not based off a manga. This is an original work.
Yeah, so it's hard to know
Right.
what
Yeah.
you're gonna get.
But
One
yeah.
of the characters in the thumbnail kind of looks like Madoka.
Yeah, kind of. That's kind
Another
of weird to me.
character in the thumbnail looks like Robin from
You know,
Fire Emblem.
that's got to be intentional, you know. It's because if it's
What
like
if there's-
stories being written and like the characters taking
Well, that's the thing.
taking fate into their own
It looks
hands,
like
you know?
all different kinds of characters. There's like someone who's medieval with a lance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's clearly a magical girl looking one. There's an adventurer. There's two adventurer looking types. There's someone who's kind of in a One Piece.
And then there's
Or
the
in
dude in a trench coat, of course. Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, yeah, okay, sure.
So it's definitely about like the world of fantasy becoming sentient,
Yeah.
almost about how their lives are.
That might be cool to some people, but still, it's not. It's a no watch for me, personally.
I'll try it. I want
Try
to.
it.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll let Alexis and like Angelo probably watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm pretty sure
Tell
if
me
it
about
is
it.
good, we will hear about it from people. And
Yeah,
they'll be
that's
like,
true. You will.
must watch
Okay, let's take a look at this weird like K-On!/Beck mashup thing. That's totally Yui's guitar, isn't it?
I really hope
Yeah, it
that's
is.
what
Totally
it is,
Yui's guitar.
actually.
Yeah.
That's just a.
If you add some bullet wounds to it, it's
That's Paul.
Lucille from Beck as well.
Yeah.
That's a Gibson Les Paul.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, maybe
Okay, so this one's called Fukumenke Noise.
it's traditional. So maybe it's like a 2012 build. I don't know.
Fukumenke Noise by
Someone's at the door.
Brainspace. Someone is at the door. Yeah.
Screw him.
Fukumenke
house.
Noise by
They're gonna
Brainspace.
die.
That's fine.
The manga tells a romance story with the themes of music x one-sided love. Nino, a girl who loves singing, made a childhood promise with her first crush, Momo, and song composing Yuzu to someday find her voice. The three went their separate ways, but Nino kept her promise and continued to sing. Years later, the three are now high school students, and Nino is drawn into the world of band clubs. Of course she is. Hey, who was at the door?
I told you not to open it.
Jehovah's Witnesses?
No, there were people who asked if. Sorry, no one can hear me because I'm sitting back down. Who were asking if they wanted them to shovel the sidewalk,
You should have said yes.
but
No,
they,
they
wanted
wanted
money.
Oh.
They're gonna suck dick.
Okay.
That's why I like painfully looked over at Jay, who just like did like the angry cheap Asian man look and like shook his head.
Nah.
Okay, Fukumenke Noise.
Okay, back to the anime.
Fukumenke Noise. It's a music club. It's a band club, music club anime.
I
Sure.
mean, the art-
It's like romance comedy, maybe a little bit of drama.
art looks okay so far. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's Dan.
Dude, okay.
Well, that's the manga.
Okay,
That's
see,
the
here's the thing. Okay, in music anime, in like band, like you know, like band anime or whatever, right? The only thing you gotta get right
the
is
music.
the guitars.
The music.
The music and
We're
like
talking about the animation.
like the animation, the art. You gotta get the instruments right
Yes.
and well drawn. That's it.
It's like that's
You know?
and
the music has to be good.
Yeah.
Hibike Euphonium, like
Yeah.
like the animation in Hibike is beautiful, but the instruments are like on point.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like you got like there's a ton of anime about this, like Gunslinger Girl,
Yeah,
and like
Oh,
Gunsmith Cats, right?
Yeah.
They put so much emphasis on the guns, but the rest of the animations kind of sucks. You know, it's like wow, you drew all the detail lines and like ejection ports on the P90, but you didn't care about their eyebrows.
Man,
In
if
this
you
scene,
thought
she
the
only
animation
has
of
one
Gunslinger
eye.
Girls
Yeah.
was bad,
Yeah.
thank God they never came out with Gunslinger Girls 2, am I right?
Ugh. Was
Shut
that a thing?
your mouth.
Was that a thing? Sorry, like I
It
actually
is a real thing. It is the worst sequel.
Okay.
They dropped the production quality like
It's like they chopped
Incredible.
off
I don't
three
even
fingers
know.
from each animator's hand.
Wow.
I just watched Gunsmith Cats. That's a good classic anime that's about guns and it's not Gunslinger Girls.
But anyways,
Yeah.
like about this, I typically like music shows. I don't know if I'm like the problem. I might be the leading like music anime person in this room. Like I love Beck.
Beck is good.
I
Yeah.
actually haven't gone around to Nana, which is kind of a crime.
Ooh, jeez.
Really? Yeah, I just it's old and it's long, and I don't really.
Okay, yeah, I can see.
How long was Nana?
I think it's 3 seasons.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's like it's not that it's gonna be bad or anything. I just like that's a getting around to thing as opposed to a jump into thing, right?
I will admit,
have you seen K-On?
I do like K-On. I do like K-On. Like it's I like mindless shows sometimes because you need to have something like that in your
yeah.
rotation sometimes, and the music's fine. I love
I do-
fucking Suzumiya Haruhi, the band episode.
Yo,
That's
that
an
band
amazing
episode was
episode.
hype.
The music there, absolutely some of the best anime band music ever.
How did you enjoy some more of the recent band animes? Well, not really band animes, but music animes.
Hibiki's been the only one I've watched recently. Like I said, the it's good. It's slice of life, but it's it drags on a little bit too much for me in terms of like the pacing.
Right.
But in terms of the music, it's fine. The animation is great. The characters are expressive. I think it's KyoAni who does the animation. So
Probably,
it's gonna be good.
Yes, it is KyoAni.
KyoAni takes care of a lot.
So you think as long as this has good
KyoAni
music,
finds a way.
decent animation, it'll be fine?
I think this is gonna have. I think this isn't gonna focus on the music that much. Oh, that reminds me. What's the? I can never remember the name of like. It's like that jazz band.
Jazz
Oh,
band.
that's the one by
the something on the hill.
no. So that's
Kids
the,
on a Slope.
I think so, but
That's the
it's
name.
the one by the Cowboy Bebop creator.
I think so. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Kids on the
I've
Slope.
never
That
heard
one
of
was
this
also. I
before.
think it's gonna like for anyone who's interested in this anime. I think it's gonna be like Kids on the Slope, where it's
Okay.
gonna be drama and music.
Right.
Where like Fukumenke noise.
No, that one was kind of like straight up like this is gonna be a drama. This one just seems more like slice of life, high school type stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the more sci-fi side of things. Atom, The Beginning by Production IG, so you know the animation is going to be sick. Two prodigies, Umataro Tema and Hiroshi Ochanomizu, have spent endless amounts of time researching robots with Tema, wanting to produce a god, and Ochanomizu wanting to produce a friend, eventually producing the robot A106. The question, the duo were both wondering, would A106 eventually turn to a god or a friend? What does that even mean? Isn't God your friend?
Well.
But here's the kicker. This is an episode 0 to the Astro Boy franchise. It's an Astro Boy
prequel.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
They've attempted prequels before.
because we know how prequels to a beloved sci-fi series usually turn out, don't we?
Star Trek First Contact.
No, I'm talking about. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not super attached to Astro Boy, so I don't know how offensive or
I
inoffensive
like
this
Astro
will be.
Boy. I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen. I've actually probably
Like the
seen
originals, like 1950s
Yeah.
series, really, like in black and white.
Yeah, I've watched. Well, I've probably watched a few episodes of that. I've watched the newer ones that used to be on YTV.
Yeah, I used to watch it.
They're a good show.
Yeah.
It's very classic.
Yeah, I also have no real like super hard attachment to Astro Boy, so I'll give it a try.
As far as I'm definitely gonna try. It can't really ruin Astro Boy for me
Yeah, because
like,
I have no attachment to it.
when I think of Astro Boy, everything that I know about it is like, wait a minute, no, that's from Mega Man, and then everyone's like, wait a minute, no, that's from Metropolis, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that happened in all three.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
So because of like it's
honestly,
episode 0
yeah.
to Astro Boy, but I can completely forget about that and be like,
So, you know what?
is our show.
Let's change some
Yeah.
names around, okay? Umataro Tema is now Dr. Wright, and Hiroshi Ochanomizu
Wily.
is now Dr. Wiley. And now all of a sudden the show is 10 times better.
Yo, this gets hype all of a sudden. I want to watch this.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
No, it's like, okay, seriously.
Yo,
don't give
what if when
Capcom
we see the
ideas.
art style of them, it is totally just Dr. Wright and
just
Dr.
Mega
Wily.
Man? Yeah, I know, right? It's just like, okay,
Everyone looks
honestly.
nothing.
wait a
like-
minute. If you did it that way, then this would literally be the story of Proto Man.
Or just the Proto Men. Have you listened to their music, by the way?
I haven't listened to the
What if,
Proto.
what if this is
Proto
the
Man?
X story and it's 0?
But like
Oh,
Blues
okay, yeah.
or Proto Man was like the prototype for Mega Man.
Yeah, it
built
was.
by Wily and Dr. Light.
Yeah,
So
because
like
he's the
the
Proto
X
Man.
story, then it would be 0 versus Mega Man.
Yeah.
It sounds like I have the most attachment to Astro Boy in
Yeah.
the room, which is like not to say a lot. Like I enjoyed what I did watch, but I'm not super into it. But I do know the storyline because, like everything, I Wikipedia the shit out of everything I don't actually watch. But
Right,
I'm still
right,
interested
right.
in. So I know the story really well. I'm not sure if I'll watch this, to be honest.
Agreed.
Like the animation, I know is going to be great. I might watch like the first few episodes, but I really wouldn't know if I'm going to finish it.
Right, yeah.
It's a very thin line for me, but it really depends on how far they go back. Like, I don't know if this is gonna like I don't know how young the like Tenma and
Here's my biggest
It's gonna
problem
be-
with this. My memories of Astro Boy is very like Astro Boy was a fun animation.
Yeah, he was kind of like a thing, like a Saturday morning
Dark,
cartoon.
gritty reboot.
Yeah, this looks
Yeah.
like a dark, gritty reboot intro of it. Because, I mean, just look at that image that we have there.
Yeah.
It looks like
Hey,
super...
okay, Dark Gritty reboots
Looks like
sometimes.
Splinter Cell.
Okay, honestly, Dark Gritty reboots sometimes work. I mean, Mega Man X versus like the original
Yes.
Mega Man, but then you also get Bomberman, right?
Yeah.
Bomberman Act Zero or whatever.
Yeah, that
On
was
the
so bad.
Xbox,
on the Xbox
where
360.
Bomberman himself looked closer to like the evil version of the Iron Giant.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just say Bomberman Act Zero...
That was a great game. What are you talking about?
Yo, like, totally entertaining. Just not Bomberman.
Just put on Bomberman. No. So watch,
not
no watch.
I'm gonna watch it.
You're gonna watch it?
I'll give it a try.
Give it a try.
I'm going to pass.
I will also give it a
On a
try.
pass,
I'll give it
sorry.
a couple of episodes.
Pass.
But it's mostly like I want to see the animation.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Alfred. I'm going to pass.
And it's just not even like, to me, like, okay, I just pass any anime anyways, unless I'm forced to watch it.
Outing himself.
Unless I'm forced
Fake
to watch
weeaboo.
it. Yeah,
Unless you're forced
exactly.
to watch it, or unless there's mecha in it.
Not even then. It's like I've missed the last Gundam series actually, like Iron Blooded Orphans. I
I
haven't.
heard it was amazing.
I heard it was really good,
have not
and
watched it myself
I heard
either.
Edmonton was in it. But I also like I also skipped like the entire first season, and like I skipped Macross Delta, and
yeah.
I really love Frontier, and I just haven't gotten around to Delta or anything. So it's just like that's not even like a thing for me anymore. Mecha and stuff, right? And I have 2 unbuilt Gundam models sitting in my house as well, so I gotta.
What's
build.
happened to you?
I know, right?
Fake
I'm
weeaboo.
fake weeaboo, or I've just been
Oh my
disillusioned.
god, he's like a fake gamer.
Stop having control of your life.
I know,
Stop
right?
man.
Next thing you know, you're gonna do your taxes.
I've already done them. I'm sorry.
Same here.
2 fake
I
weeaboos.
got a tax return. I don't know about you. Does that mean I'm an adult now?
Yeah.
I've been lazy. I'm not
so
going to file
sorry.
until probably at least March.
Yeah. Anyways,
due in April.
so okay. Finally, our final one, a comedy, Sakura Quest
I'm actually looking forward to this.
by
first of
Toho.
all.
The story,
Read the synopsis.
the story centers on 5 girls who work in the tourism bureau of their small provincial town. The town revives its micronation tourism program, which originated from a nationwide movement during Japan's bubble economy period, and hires the 5 girls as monarchs, tourism ambassadors. The anime will depict 1 year in their jobs in the tourism industry and how they change and grow. So this is probably set in the 80s, I'm guessing, right?
I
Because
think
like,
so.
Yeah.
because the whole bubble economy was the 80s when
exactly.
Japan was one of the Southeast Asian like dragon economies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, my history geek is showing. But anyways, yeah, I think it's kind of cool because it's relatable to the general Japanese public, and it could.
I think it's cool. I think it's going to be slice of life. It says it's comedy.
It would be
genre.
really, really cool to have it show like different cool things in real parts of Japan.
and just even show you districts of Japan that didn't really exist. And
Yeah,
the thing is
exactly.
because when you think of Japan, right, you think of like
Everybody thinks like Osaka.
Osaka, Tokyo, maybe like like
But this, like, this
Akihabara or
focuses,
whatever.
like,
Akihabara,
maybe-
Fukuoka.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this focuses maybe around like the Nara region or something.
Like the
that. Looks
and like the Nara, like the rural areas,
This,
right?
this definitely looks more of the rural area. But I mean, this is from one image. We don't really
No,
know.
exactly.
Yeah, I only have we only have the one.
But it would be
And
cool.
it is
But
it
I'm
is
both like
and it is
that.
a comedy, so it'll be kind of tongue in cheek.
I'm fairly
right? So-
certain it will be more of a modern rural setting, though. Like
Right.
they're saying they're reviving a program that existed in the bubble economy. not
Right.
That it's
okay.
set
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then.
Right. So, yeah, no, that's kind of interesting.
I'm actually going to look in. I'm definitely going to look into.
I'm
the
always
thing is,
down for comedy.
and see,
so.
and it's not even a comedy. It's like I kind of like the whole social commentary thing.
Yeah,
because
me
it's
too. I like
um,
that stuff too.
Have you? Have you watched,
because I got friends in the JET program right now. Right?
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
Who?
Well, I think we all do.
Yeah, exactly. I got friends in the JET program, and if you don't know, that's like a Japanese teacher exchange program, and it's they get to experience different parts of Japan. You know, like all the different cultures. They get to try to integrate into
You
the culture
basically
and stuff.
live. There's
Yeah.
a difference between being a tourist, even if you're like a backpacker, and being there, like living there. Because when you're living there, your priorities are different.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
basically what it is. You
Yeah,
think about
exactly.
how you live your life. Here, like you go to work, you're looking to make progress in your life. To establish, what you want to do in your world, right?
Right.
Whereas when you're a tourist, you're simply sampling what other people,
Yeah.
what other
Going
people.
to have
See,
fun.
okay, here's the thing though. Like the JET program almost like kind of does
little bit of
give you
both.
a little bit of both. You get the try to integrate and become a citizen kind of point of view, and you still have the tourist kind of point of view,
Yeah.
right? Because like even though I have friends over there who are like really integrated into their workplaces, right? They're still trying to fit in, and they're looking all over Japan as a tourist, right?
Yep.
As an outsider. So I think maybe this anime might like actually draw a line between that, and
Yeah,
it's just like
it'd be really cool.
Well, what this reminds me of, because like it looks like it's more in a rural setting and it's a little bit more slice of life-ish. Have any of you watched Silver Spoon?
No.
I actually really enjoyed it. That's a rural Japanese farming anime about a guy who's raised on farms, goes to a farming school, which is like, if you live in Alberta, you know that's a real thing.
Yeah,
Right.
You
exactly.
actually go there to learn like animal husbandry and a bunch of other stuff like that, right? It was actually a really good show. I'd recommend that show.
Oh,
And
okay.
if it's
I'll have to check it
and
out.
if this show is anything like that, like obviously it's not going to be solely
Yeah.
about farming or something. Like it's more on the tourism type thing. I would really, I'd definitely be into it. I recommend Silver Spoon really easily, and I'm definitely going to spend time watching this show.
It's a Kurt quest. I'm going to give it 1 or 2 episodes to see how serious it is in terms of like.
Just see if it's a good show.
Yeah, no, the type of stuff I like,
If
though,
it's
right?
entertaining.
No, it's not even that. It's like the type of stuff I like because I can get my entertainment from everywhere, right? Like, I kind of like just shedding a light on Japanese culture and like, social commentary and stuff like that. So this is my type of thing. So if I'll give it 1 or 2 episodes, if it's kind of down that alley, then I'll probably give it a watch.
Yeah, me too. I'm
too?
gonna try it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it, I think.
If there's nothing else airing that day.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you two are kind of just like in the whole like we'll watch almost anything.
Yeah,
boat, right?
I will pretty
if it's
much
like
watch
if it's
anything.
airing that season, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
You can get me to watch anything,
Okay.
Zebek.
I've watched some pretty bad crap.
Wizard barristers. I'm still
Hey,
salty
we're
about
watching that like tiny German like magic
What is that? You guys
Dojo
tell me.
Senki.
girl show.
Dojo
That's
Senki.
Oh my
Man,
god,
that is special.
That show
Okay.
That
is
is-
such a
wow.
disaster record.
It
It's
is
actually kind
weird.
of getting
Okay, cool. Gee,
But yeah. Are you gonna watch it, G?
Probably gonna check this one out.
Yep.
It looks interesting. I enjoy comedies, so I'm willing to give it a shot.
cool.
If it ends up not being that great, I'll probably end up dropping it. I won't
fair
watch
enough.
it through just because of loyalty or anything.
Fair enough. Okay. So that was pretty much our last anime, and we are just out of time. So.
Now, mind you, there's tons of animes coming out other than these ones as well.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like look on the internet.
no, just don't take our word for gospel. Something we hate might be something you love, or something you love
Exactly.
might be something we hate, and at which point we will crap on it, no matter what you feel.
Yeah.
So
your favorite anime is garbage.
Especially if it's Wizard barristers.
yeah,
And especially if it's Yojo Senki.
I have no comment because I haven't seen those. So
So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much our spring anime previews.
we'll have one for the summer as well.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll be back.
Definitely
we'll be
will be
doing in the next few months. We'll be doing a lot of con stuff.
So since this is our first year anniversary, is there anything that our listeners can look forward to, other than just con stuff and stuff we
for
can't give
podcast
away?
specifically?
Podcast specifically stuff we can't give away. So other than that podcast conference that we might be going to,
Otafest.
we're always-
admission
we're always
pass
upping
giveaway
our-
coming soon.
Otafest submission giveaway. Yeah, coming
Just did a
soon.
dab. For
we're
no
always
reason.
we're always looking to up our production value. Where I don't know if we can talk about it too much, but well, you know what? It's kind of my department right now, so I will talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's at the very end, so you can cut it if you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Twitch, we're along with Discord being like
Right, yes.
Available. We're going to be
Maybe
into
looking.
Twitch and streaming.
Yeah, maybe look at more of our Twitch channel and see what we can do there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're looking into doing a few more.
This is very preliminary, by the way, so it's
Yeah.
like not anything in
Set in
stone.
stone.
But we are looking at expanding our Twitch presence as well, other than our,
Yeah.
our
and YouTube
podcast
as
presence.
well,
and
of
YouTube
course.
as well.
Maybe Facebook Live. Don't know.
Yeah, and
like
just,
that medium.
just streaming as well. We're just trying to step up our Instagram game, our Twitter game. So we're just,
we just want to be able to interact with you guys all the time, as long as
Right.
you want to interact with us.
Right, exactly.
And with that being said, like maybe one day we can do some live stuff.
Yep.
Even for us, because I'd love to interact with the audience if we can.
up. And just say we have a very large selection of certain things that we would like to show you guys.
Yes,
Yeah, so and just watch us
that's very vague. Intentionally
get through. Yeah, it's very vague. So,
we want
but
to share, but right now it's like
it's kind of up in the air.
Oh, and last but not least,
Because we got to figure out guests and I got to figure out the technical aspects. But
Yes.
anyways, yes.
last but not least, you'll notice that our episode didn't have a sponsor this time. It's not because we're being dropped by
No,
anything.
no.
It's literally just because like there are lapses sometimes between ads.
Right.
If you are looking to advertise, like whether you're a community group or your business, a local business, or anything like that, we'd love to have you on. Just contact us at podcast@otafest.com if you're interested for any sponsorship opportunities, and it's a great way to reach out to your local Alberta audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Like little things like that.
But other than that,
I think that's pretty much
That's
it.
about
Thank you
it.
so much for listening for this entire year. I really appreciate it.
yeah, it's been a great year, actually.
It's gone by really quick.
And it's just seeing the growth that we've had on the podcast and just seeing how many people have kind of gotten how many faithful listeners we've gotten. That's really heartening to us.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, we love you.
yeah.
Because honestly, without you guys,
We are nothing.
pretty much, yeah.
No, well, even without listeners, we're going to keep doing this.
Give
anyways.
me your support
Just saying,
or I'll
but,
die.
No, but I mean, like, without the fans voting.
No, exactly.
We'll
Like-
forever be a voice shouting into the void, whether you listen or not.
Exactly.
Yes. Anyways, this is pretty much a wrap
It.
for episode 26. This is Jay. I'm signing off.
This is G signing out.
This is Alfred signing off.
Yo, and I'll catch you later.
This is Angelo. I'm out of here.
Goodbye.
He literally just jumped on it.